Midday Kentucky cooking segment brought to you by Creative Kitchen and Bath, where you will always cook in style.
Welcome back to Midday Kentucky. We are right here at Wild Thyme with Miss Allison Davis.
Hey, hey.
And what do we got going on this week? You've got bacon, my favorite.
Well, I mean, where I come from, everybody's talking about Keeneland and horse racing, right? So I wanted to kind of do a little something that I thought would be perfect for a Keeneland tailgate.
Awesome.
And that's a little candied bacon and Bloody Marys, right? Because that's kind of the perfect start to a day at the races.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I've got some bacon. The first thing that I like to do, and I want to make clear, is that how you set it up on a wire rack is important to getting the bacon really crisp so that things can kind of fall off and it has an opportunity to bubble up and crisp, okay? So I have a sheet tray lined with parchment paper. I have a wire rack, and then I've laid my bacon on top of the wire rack, and then we're gonna kind of make our little candied mixture. So I have some brown sugar going in here. The brown sugar is what's going to caramelize and have that candy effect. It's going to bubble up and really make it nice and crispy. I like to go with a little bit of cinnamon, and then I like to use some cayenne as well. And then another spice that I like to put in there sometimes is Chinese 5-spice. It's got all the flavors that I think go well. It has some cinnamon already in it, but also has clove, fennel, and black pepper. So it just is well-rounded and perfect to go, you know, with the bacon.
Perfect.
So we'll add a little bit of that Chinese 5-spice.
I've never used the Chinese 5-spice. Can you get, I mean, that's just in the spice section with all the others?
You can just get the blend anywhere. This is private selection, so I think this came from Kroger. All right, so we've got our brown sugar, our spices. Now, one thing you could do, you can go with a dry rub and just kind of sprinkle it on. You know, if you want to do one of those, go ahead, and then I'll show you another one that I like to do.
Can I actually put too much, or is there never enough?
I don't think there's enough because, again, it's going to really bubble up and crisp up. The other thing you can do is add a couple drops of bourbon into that mixture, and that'll make it more like a wet paste, right? If you want to see what we're doing there, see how it kind of just comes nice and wet. And then we can take that, and that just gives a little bit of that bourbon flavor, you know, to our bacon. So you keep doing that, and I'm going to whip up a little Bloody Mary here.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, I was just recently in Texas, so I'm going to go with Tito's today.
All right.
But very simple Bloody Mary for me. We're going to go with some ice. I've actually even made bourbon Bloody Marys if you wanted to sub in bourbon for the vodka.
No, I've never tried that.
And I'm not measuring. I'll hear it from Troy later, but who measures on a Bloody Mary, right? All right, so a good Bloody Mary mix, I like Zing Zang or Clamato. So you just kind of go maybe 2 parts vodka, 1 part of Bloody Mary mix. And then I like to go with a shot of these 2 guys. I don't know if you've seen this, but this is a Chipotle Tabasco sauce. It's not just Tabasco, it's got that smoky Chipotle. Perfect for Bloody Marys, right? So a couple dashes of that, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. I also sometimes like to go with a fresh lime in there because I really like citrus.
Oh, you really load this up. This is
good. Oh yeah, no, we gotta do it right. And then my husband and I, we always like to set up like a little, especially like for Keeneland. We'll put these in like little mason jars, but little condiments that you can like go put into your Bloody Mary. Like these are little pickled green beans, you know, that can go in there. Some little gherkins or cocktail onions. And then again, once these come out of the oven, we'll have a nice big piece of candied bacon we can sit in there, and you've got, you know, breakfast in a glass.
That is fantastic. Okay, I've got these done. So you put these in the oven then? Is that?
That's right. Yeah, we're going to slide them right in the oven. And then these are going to go for probably, I'd say, a good 15 minutes. It's really, you're going to just have to watch it and get to that nice crisp stage. And then as soon as they come out of the oven, you'll want to take a butter knife and run them right underneath. Otherwise, they'll stick and adhere to the tray. So as soon as they come out while they're still hot, run a knife underneath them and then let them cool, and they should cool and crisp up and be good to go.
And they're ready to go. Well, for this recipe and many other recipes, head over to our website at WTVQ.com/Midday Kentucky, or you can go to our
recipes tab.
The recipes tab on the Midday Kentucky website, but also you can go to you can go to Allison's website at wildtymecooking.com, and we'll be right back right after this short break. We might try a little taste of this.
Promise we haven't yet.
We'll be right back.